Hey, what's going on? This is another episode of the Reporter Vlog with the last two stories that I was work of of the from where I left off. In other words, I guess you can title this double header, the double header of the word and nasty. Okay, let's get right into it. Last two stories from my timeline on Facebook. Okay. First one, I guess we might as well get him out of the way first. The chapter of Sean P Diddy, or however you want to call him, Sean Combs, John Honeycombs, whatever. Even though he does got have some honey, no, never mind. But but the chapter in the titled Sean Combs continues. 7 new lawsuits filed against him. Um, uh, for some let's say some awfully triple X type of stuff. uh, he's but let me get right into it. I can commentate on this story after I get done. And his kids defend him, but that's what it is. Hmm. That's what it is. What it is. It is what it is. Two of Sean Diddy Combs' 7 children took to the Instagram Tuesday to express support of their father, made clear nothing will break the strength of our family. As Combs faces an onslaught of sexual, forgot my credits. This is brought to you by Joe Forbes. Um, and the publisher is Antonio Paquino and Murray Whitfield Roloffs. It was published on October 22nd, 2024 at 10:40 a.m. Okay, like I said, two of Diddy Combs' 7 children took to Instagram Tuesday to express support of their father and make it clear nothing will break the strength of our family. As Combs faces an onslaught of sexual assault allegations, awaits trial uh, in jail on charges of sex trafficking, racketeering stemming from a uh, high-profile indictments last month. Here is a complete list of the allegations against Combs. Timeline. October 22nd, Quincy Brown Combs adopted 33-year-old son Chance Combs. His 18-year-old daughter with Sarah Chapman made a joint post Instagram calling the last months devastating for their family and defending their father from what they called accusations, conspiracy theories, and false narratives. October 15th, Combs returned to Instagram for the first time since his arrest in September, with the post marking the second birthday of his youngest daughter named Love Sean Combs. He had previously deleted every post on the social media account as allegations piled up against him, but has posted a total of 3 times since July, each time with photos of his children. October 11th. A U.S. appeal court referred Combs' latest request for bail to a panel of three judges, but pulled he but ruled he will remain behind bars until the decision is made. October 10th, Combs appeared in the court for the first time since his arrest, where the trial date of May 5th was set for him to face federal charges in racketeering, sex trafficking, and transportation to engage in prostitution. October 9th, Combs' team filed a memo alleging that the Department of Homeland Security leaked a surveillance video that showed him abusing his ex-girlfriend, Cassandra Cassie Ventura. Prosecutors have denied the allegations and said they did not obtain the video until it was made public by CNN. October 8th, lawyers for Combs has filed paperwork asking he be allowed to await trial outside the Metropolitan Detention Center where he resides, claiming that the initial decision to deny him bail was unfairly distorted by the detention. The case, the initial judge who has since been replaced, ruled Combs should stay in jail so he can get used to his money and influence and to interfere in the government case against him. October 6th, Dennis Small Combs, John Combs' mother, said in a statement to her family's attorney she is devastated and profoundly saddened by the allegation against her son, adding those accusing him of misconduct are seeking financial gain and liking Combs to many individuals who have been wrongfully convicted due to their past actions and mistakes. Though she also said Combs may have been not entirely truthful when denying the assault allegations raised by his ex-girlfriend Ventura. Whew, man. Okay. Okay. I was wondering. That was a ton. Okay. Let's go on back. Let's go on back. Let's go on back. Okay, September 30th, lawyers for Combs filed a notice asking the Second Circuit Court of Appeals in the Southern District of New York to overturn the decision to hold him in prison while he awaits trial. While he awaits hold him in prison while he awaits trial. A choice Judge Andrew Carter made, citing concerns Combs had allegedly tampered with a witness who had been contracted as a part of the investigation against him. The request was not granted. A documentary was released for the streaming on Tubi and featured an interview with Combs' lawyer Mark Agonifalo, who addressed a leaked surveillance video of Combs shoving and kicking his ex-girlfriend Ventura in which he called an indictment a takedown of a successful black man and said that he doesn't expect Combs to accept a plea bargain. Combs is sharing a unit September 24th. Combs is sharing a unit with disgraced former cryptocurrency billionaire Sam Bankman-Fried at at the Metropolitan Detention Center. According to the New York Times, as the former crypto mogul serves out a 25-year sentence in the prison for counts of conspiracy, fraud, and money laundering linked to a scheme that lost former FTX customers, lenders, and investors in several billion dollars. September 18th, Combs' lawyer cited horrific conditions at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, New York, in a request for bail, which included a $50 million bond offer, GPS monitoring, and strict limitations on visitors. Limitations on visitors that was denied by U.S. District Judge Andrew Carter, who said the conditions weren't enough to ensure the safety of the community. September 17th, a federal court in Manhattan unsealed charges against Combs for racketeering, sex trafficking, and transportation of engaged in prostitution. Alleged he abused, threatened, and coerced women and others around him. Fulfill sexual desires and protect his reputation and conceal his conduct. September 16th, Combs was arrested in Manhattan after being indicted by the grand jury. May 29th. Sources told CNN that federal investigators were getting close to filing charges against Combs, and that plaintiffs who had filed individual civil lawsuits against them had been interviewed as part of the case. March 25th, federal agents raided Combs' home in Florida and California in relation to the federal sex trafficking investigations. Last November 2023, my goodness. A $30 million lawsuit filed by Ventura kicked off a series of criminal complaints against Combs that have included rape, sexual assault, sex trafficking, and other claims. See all the other allegations? No thanks. Basically, that's it. That's pretty much the timeline of this monster, John P. Diddy Combs. It's looking at a guy that pretty much got by on his money, did what he wanted to do with his money. He was, let's say, he was a mafia boss / business mogul. Behind the scenes, it's the behind the scenes that eventually come out. But slowly but surely, what he did, like speaking of behind the scenes, slowly but surely, what he did behind the scenes started to leak out, and here we are today. Hope he gets what he earns, as far as justice. Not for him to get off, but you know what I'm saying. Because he's on tape. Ain't no ain't no garbage about him getting railroaded by this and that. And please don't bring race into this. Please don't bring race into this. Trying to take down the black man and all that garbage. A successful black man. My goodness. Like I said, I'm looking at the timeline right now of what all this guy did. Race has no factor in what all this guy has done. And neither does blackmail. If I know garbage, well, if you give me this amount of money, I'll keep quiet and protect your reputation. Sorry, the public already knows about you and all that you have done. from CNN on down to wherever you get your news. You cannot hide. He cannot hide anymore. That's why you pretty much got stars as far as his parties that stay for a certain time in jet. And that's something when Hollywood stars run out the front door from a so-called party. It's something when the Hollywood stars in that world have enough sense to leave a party early that he put on. But this is pretty much the layout, folks, of all he has done from how it began. It began from November 2023. Wow, a year ago now. This ain't no fake news either. So it is just pretty much a layout timeline about Forbes, about what this guy has done and how he's pretty much tried his best over the years to uh, deny. Yeah, he tried to run away from what eventually needs to happen, or what's supposed to happen when you do what you want to do. Expect your money to save you every time. But it's unbelievable. Somebody had it rolling, Hollywood, but still wasn't enough. There's always a thirst to be fulfilled. But that's what, like I said, it's the behind the scenes, that eventually come out in the open, and this is the perfect case of that. Even though people had their conclusions about the truth behind this guy. I guess you would say from back when Biggie and Tupac was still living. But that's enough I got on this one. Got on this. Can't add no more. Take away from it. Let's go on to the next story. The final one of the double header of the weird and nasty. Okay, from P Diddy to Britney Spears, poor girl. Britney Spears declares she's married her. She married herself in Lazar AD post. Yes, Britney marries herself. It's brought to you by TMZ. Uh, Published on October 21st, 2024, 8:28 a.m. Whew, that's one strange picture. Yeah. Uh, Britney Spears. I haven't seen it in a while. Haven't seen it in front of the screen and in the news until now. uh, this one. You sit here, you look at this picture right now, you look at this video. My goodness, that's one. Ooh, You can tell, look at a person that's been through the war, been through a lot. Tell about face. They say they say from the beginning when she first came out to now, it's a lot different. Or the face. But anyway, let's get right into it. The rappers doubleheader up. Uh, Britney Spears is flipping the script and putting herself first after a few merge misfires. Dropping a bizarre post where she revealed she actually married herself, and I proudly called it one of the best decisions ever. In classic Britney style, she shared one of her signature disjointed clips Sunday, rocking a white lace slip dress and veil for full bridal vibes, spilling the tea in the caption that her fairy tale I do to herself actually went down a little while back. Brittany wrote, the day I married myself, bringing it back because it might seem embarrassing or stupid, but I think it's the most brilliant thing I ever done. The post said to Sting Field of Gold was actually a throwback to the December 22nd, back when Brittany was just 6 months into her marriage with Sam Gari. Everything seemed rosy. So it's a bit of a mystery why she was playing bridal dress up then, and when she actually decided to take the plunge and supposedly marry herself. Fast forward a few months from the OG post, and the thing took a turn. Sam Ghazi filed for divorce on October 23rd, 2023, with the split officially wrapped up by May this year. This was her second marriage after her union to childhood buddy Jason Alexander, and notorious tie with Kevin Federline. And it looks like her latest chaotic romance with Paul Stolitz didn't exactly last long either. Whew. But well, I guess that's all the story right there. Hold up, let's see. Okay. Whew. Well, that's gonna do it though. Um, I guess you can't blame her. When you truly look at her past, you might as well marry yourself. From the beginning to from Jason Timberlake, the other guy's stores when she dyed her brown, Kevin Federline, and the guy I don't know, let's see, Hagari or whatever his last name is. Yeah, Sam as a Gari. When you look at them four. Yeah, I guess you say you. I guess you can figure out. Hey, might as well marry myself. But it's a strange thing, but it ain't nothing new in the relationship world. It's the sign of the times, way the relationship world is. Yeah, play people either want to stay single and enjoy the retirement of single life, or they, in this case, marry themselves. Marry themselves. Uh, Dressing all or tuxedo and all, even though you haven't heard of a guy marrying himself. But in this case, she went out and did what brought the dressing all for herself. But you can't blame him. Can't blame her in this case for uh, seeing what all she went through in her relationship history, and but it just shows you the way things are truly in how the people will find peace some kind of way in the way the world is in the relationship world. Because the relationship world is not too pretty, not too pretty, and not a good place. And so they figured either do this or be single. In this case, she chose the other, Plan B. Chose Plan B. But this video looks awfully strange. Her moving around in this wedding dress. And that face looks scary. I ain't trying to be funny, but man, it looked like a very haunting video. This was like a very haunting video. But that's gonna do it. That's gonna wrap this double header of the weird and nasty up. And So this is another episode of the so this is another episode of the reporter vlog for October 23rd, 2024 on a Wednesday morning. Y'all have a good one. I am out.